A deadly morning mistake seniors make without realizing it. This morning, a 72-year-old woman passed away unexpectedly. The cause? A simple mistake she made without even realizing it. Something so common that many people over 70 do it every single day. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to habits that once seemed harmless. But here's the shocking truth. Some of these small, everyday choices can add up in ways that silently threaten your health. In this video, we're exposing 4 common morning mistakes that could be putting you at risk, without you even knowing it. These mistakes can affect your heart, your circulation, your balance, and even your brain function. And the worst part? Most seniors make at least one of these mistakes every single morning. But here's the good news. Once you know them, they're easy to fix. And avoiding them could mean the difference between staying active and independent, or facing a serious medical emergency. Stay with me until the end, because the final mistake is the most dangerous. And almost no one talks about it. It's a habit that many seniors unknowingly do every day, yet it dramatically increases the risk of falls, dizziness, and even heart problems. You don't want to miss it. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on important health tips like this. And let's make this interactive. If you find this information useful, comment 1 below. If not, comment 0. Your feedback helps us improve our content. Now, let's get started. Mistake number 1. Getting out of bed too quickly. One of the most dangerous things you can do in the morning is something so simple that most people never think twice about it: getting out of bed too fast. It may not seem like a big deal, but for older adults, this habit can lead to sudden dizziness, a dangerous drop in blood pressure, loss of balance, serious falls. As we age, our circulatory system slows down. After lying down for hours, blood tends to pool in the lower part of the body. If you sit up or stand too quickly, your blood pressure can drop sharply. This is called orthostatic hypotension. Ever had a moment when you got out of bed and felt lightheaded, off balance for a few seconds? A brief wave of dizziness? That's your body struggling to adjust. And if you're not careful, this sudden instability could lead to a serious fall. A real-life warning. Take Lucas, 74. Every morning he would swing his legs over the bed and stand up immediately, never thinking much of it. Until one morning, when he blacked out for a split second and lost his footing. Fortunately, he landed back on his bed. But it could have been much worse. That's when he realized he needed to change how he started his mornings. The simple fix that can prevent falls. The solution is quick, easy, and potentially life-saving. Instead of jumping out of bed, follow this 3-step process. Step 1. When you wake up, take a few deep breaths and move your fingers and toes. This gently stimulates circulation. Step 2. Slowly roll onto your side and sit up, keeping your feet on the floor. Step 3. Before standing, take a moment to steady yourself. Rotate your ankles, stretch your arms, and let your body adjust. It may seem like a minor change, but this simple habit can drastically reduce your risk of dizziness, imbalance, and falls. Why this matters? Falls are one of the leading causes of hospitalizations for seniors. A single fall can lead to broken bones, long-term mobility issues, loss of independence. So if you've been in the habit of getting out of bed too quickly, it's time to rethink your morning routine. Those extra few seconds might just save your life. Now, let's hear from you. Have you ever experienced morning dizziness or instability? Comment yes below if you have, or no if you haven't. If you found this tip helpful, hit the like button so we can continue bringing you valuable health content. Now, let's move forward to mistake number 2. one that most seniors overlook, yet it has a direct impact on heart health. Mistake number 2. Skipping water in the morning. One of the most overlooked yet dangerous mistakes seniors make every morning is not drinking water right after waking up. You might not think hydration is urgent first thing in the morning, but after 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body is already in a state of mild dehydration. And for older adults, this can lead to serious health consequences. Why this happens? While you sleep, your body continues functioning. Your heart beats, your lungs breathe, and your organs work. But here's what many people don't realize. Your body loses fluids through respiration and sweat. Your blood becomes slightly thicker and circulates more slowly. Your body starts the day at a hydration deficit. If you don't replenish those fluids quickly, you put yourself at risk for high blood pressure, poor circulation, increased risk of stroke or heart attack. The warning signs of dehydration. Think about how you feel when you wake up. Do you ever wake up with a dry mouth? Do your joints feel stiff in the morning? Do you feel sluggish or take longer to fully wake up? These can all be early signs of dehydration. And here's where many seniors make the problem even worse. They go straight for coffee. Drinking coffee first thing in the morning without water can actually make dehydration worse. A real-life example. Take Theo, 76. For decades, his routine was the same. Wake up and go straight for his morning coffee. He never thought twice about it. But as he got older, he started noticing morning dizziness, brain fog, occasional headaches. When he mentioned it to his doctor, the advice was simple. Start drinking water first thing in the morning. Within a few weeks, he felt a dramatic difference. He was more alert, his energy levels improved, and his headaches became less frequent. The simple fix. Make water your first drink of the day. Drinking water first thing in the morning helps jumpstart your system by rehydrating your organs, boosting circulation, supporting kidney function, aiding digestion. And if you struggle with constipation, morning hydration can help keep things running smoothly. How to build this habit? If you don't usually drink water in the morning, start with something simple. Keep a glass of water by your bedside, so it's the first thing you reach for. If you prefer warm beverages, try warm water with lemon for an extra boost. Don't wait until you feel thirsty. By the time you feel thirst, your body is already dehydrated. Making this one small change can have a huge impact on your health. Are you guilty of skipping water in the morning? Comment "water" below if you're making the change starting tomorrow. And if you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe for more senior health tips. Now, let's move on to mistake number 3, one that directly affects digestion and energy levels, yet most people do it without realizing the harm. Mistake number 3. Drinking coffee before eating anything. For many people, the morning doesn't officially begin until they've had their first cup of coffee. It's a routine that's been in place for decades. Wake up, pour a fresh cup, and start the day. But here's the problem. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can be one of the worst things you do for your body, especially after 70. Why coffee first thing can harm your health. When you wake up, your body is in a delicate state. Your stomach is empty, your blood sugar levels are low, and your cortisol levels, your body's natural stress hormone, are at their peak. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can spike cortisol levels, leading to increased stress on your body. Irritate your stomach lining, causing acid reflux or indigestion. Trigger blood sugar fluctuations, making you feel jittery, anxious, or lightheaded. Ever had a cup of coffee first thing in the morning and felt jittery or queasy? That's your body telling you something. Coffee is highly acidic, And when there's no food in your stomach to buffer it, it can cause stomach discomfort, heartburn, long-term digestive issues like acid reflux, a real-life example. Take Felix, 75. His morning routine had been the same for years. Black coffee first, food later. He never thought much of it, but over time, he started experiencing frequent acid reflux, bloating, and discomfort. Energy crashes later in the morning. At first, he blamed it on aging or spicy foods. But after speaking with his doctor, he learned that drinking coffee before eating was stressing his digestive system. He made one simple change, having a small snack before his first cup. Within a few weeks, his reflux improved, and he felt more balanced throughout the day. How to drink coffee. The right way. If you love coffee, you don't need to give it up. Just adjust your routine. Eat something first, even something small, like a banana, a handful of nuts, or a slice of toast, can help buffer the acidity and prevent stomach irritation. If you feel jittery after coffee, try reducing caffeine intake or switching to a lower acid coffee. Consider adding milk or a little food-based fat, like a teaspoon of coconut oil, to reduce acidity. Why this matters: caffeine on an empty stomach gets absorbed quickly, causing a sharp energy spike followed by a crash. Eating first helps slow absorption, keeping your energy levels more stable throughout the day. So before you take that first sip tomorrow morning, ask yourself, have I given my body something to work with? A small change in routine can go a long way in protecting your stomach, keeping your energy steady, avoiding unnecessary digestive issues. If you're guilty of drinking coffee on an empty stomach, comment "coffee fix" below. And let's commit to making this small but powerful change together. And if you're finding these tips helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more practical senior health advice. Now, let's move forward to the final mistake, the most dangerous one that almost no one talks about, yet it dramatically increases the risk of falls and injuries. Mistake number 4, ignoring morning stiffness and moving too quickly. One of the most dangerous mistakes seniors make in the morning is underestimating the impact of morning stiffness. Many people wake up, feel a little tightness in their joints, and assume it's just a normal part of aging. They push through it, get moving too quickly, and don't think much of it, until one wrong step leads to pain, injury, or even a serious fall. Why morning stiffness is a risk after 70. While you sleep, your muscles and joints stiffen due to reduced movement throughout the night, slower circulation, and less synovial fluid, the natural lubricant for your joints. Natural wear and tear that makes joints less flexible. The result? When you first wake up, your body isn't fully ready for action. If you stand up too quickly, twist the wrong way, or take an unsteady step, you're putting yourself at unnecessary risk. Ignoring morning stiffness can lead to limited mobility over time, increased joint pain throughout the day, a serious fall that could result in broken bones or long-term mobility issues. A real-life example. Take Grant, 78. He always considered himself fairly active, so when he woke up stiff, he'd just power through it. Then, one morning, he got out of bed too quickly, took a step, lost his balance, and landed hard on his hip. That single moment led to months of recovery, all because he hadn't taken a few extra minutes to warm up his body before moving. The simple fix. A gentle morning wake-up routine. Before you even sit up in bed, take a few moments to wake up your joints with gentle movement. Try these simple steps before getting out of bed. Step 1. Start with gentle movements. Wiggle your fingers and toes to stimulate circulation. Rotate your ankles and stretch your legs to loosen your lower body. Move your shoulders to relieve stiffness in your upper body. Step 2. Do a few light stretches while lying down. Bring your knees toward your chest one at a time to loosen your hips. Stretch your arms overhead to wake up your back and shoulders. Step 3. Sit up slowly and ease into standing. Use your hands for support when sitting up. Roll your shoulders and take deep breaths before standing. Use a sturdy surface for balance if needed. These few extra minutes can mean the difference between stepping into your day confidently or risking a fall. Why this matters. Many seniors assume falls are just accidents, but the reality is most falls are preventable. Falls are the #1 cause of injury-related hospital visits for seniors. A single fall can lead to long-term loss of independence. Morning stiffness is one of the most overlooked risk factors. If you wake up feeling stiff, don't ignore it. Give your body time to adjust. Those extra few minutes in bed could protect your mobility for years to come. Do you ever experience morning stiffness? Comment "stiffness fix" below if you're committing to a safer morning routine. And if you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe for more health tips that help seniors stay active and independent. Final thoughts. As we wrap up, take a moment to think about your own morning routine. Have you ever made one of these mistakes without realizing it? The habits you build in the morning set the tone for the rest of the day. And after 70, those habits become even more important. A strong, healthy morning routine isn't about drastic changes. It's about small adjustments that protect your body and keep your mind sharp. Whether it's taking an extra moment before getting out of bed, making hydration a priority, being mindful of your coffee intake, or easing into movement, these small changes add up. And over time, they can mean the difference between staying active and independent, or facing unnecessary health risks. Many people assume that health problems in old age are inevitable, but that's not entirely true. The choices you make every day, especially in those first moments of the morning, have a major impact on your longevity, energy levels, and overall well-being. Now that you know these 4 common mistakes, you have the power to avoid them. Which of these morning habits do you think you need to change? Or which one do you feel you've already been doing right? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Your insights inspire others to make better health choices. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video to support more senior health content. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update. Share this with a friend or loved one who could benefit from this advice. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.